Yo, welcome to the Vibe Provider Podcast. I'm your host, Caitlin Friel, and I got a good one for you guys today. Hot takes. That's what our topic's going to be today. But before we get into the topic, we always start with life update. And I'm excited to tell you that I put my toiletry bag away. And if you're new and you're listening and you don't really know why that's important, is because I've been traveling probably like every other week since the beginning of March. So we're home for a bit, which is kind of nice. So I put my toiletry bag away, put it in my, the closet that just holds all the towels and extra soaps and things. Put it back in there. Put the carry-on back where all the other luggage is, and I'm not packing bags for a minute. So in my last episode, I mentioned that me and Kala were going to Las Vegas to babysit our nieces, and it was a blast. We literally chilled so hard. They just graduated elementary school, so they're the age where they can just like do whatever, and they're like old enough to do all the things, but we're just there to drive them around. But it was fun. They're always a blast to hang out with. They like the same things that we like they're getting into Harry Potter and they like swimming, and so anyways, it's just fun to hang out with them. But yeah, that was like the last thing I had until July maybe. So we'll do like a little camping here and there, but then the next thing that I have to pack bags for is probably my family reunion in July. It's just me, my siblings, their kids, spouses, parents. So it's just like my immediate family kind of. But it's like the first time we're getting together since like 2021, I want to say. So it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that, but we still have some time. So while I record this, it is 92 degrees outside. It's June. It's like the beginning of June. Does it normally get that hot in June in Utah? Like, I'm literally so surprised. So it feels like summer is officially here. And I'm excited but nervous because I talked about my summer bucket list, not last episode, but the episode before last. And I'm feeling like FOMO, and I don't know like FOMO for what, because like it's up to me if I go do the thing. So I'm feeling kind of stressed that I haven't like started doing summer things. So I feel like I need to get planning, but it's hard because my husband works a full-time job, and I'm kind of like, bro, we need to go hit the river. We need to go swimming. We need to go camping, all these things. But like, if you think about, summer is only like 12 weekends. And like, you already know some of those weekends are already taken. And so I'm feeling like a little nervous. Like, is anyone else feeling like this? I hope I'm not putting this in your head that like you need to be stressing too. But I'm like, okay, it's 92 degrees out. It's beginning of June. We have time. But like, do we? Do we? Because I just want to have the most fun summer of my life. Summer is my favorite. So I just want to be doing all the things. But anyways, I started like a little, like, that was kind of a tangent. All I was saying is it hot for June? Like, or is this normal? Because 90 degrees feels really hot. But other than that, I really can't think of anything else for life update. My life is slowing down. So that's not a bad thing. But I'm trying to plan for more fun trips. I do this. I like book myself, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gone. I need to be home. And then I'm like home, and I'm like, okay, where are we going next? So that's like my spiral. So happy to share it, happy to be it, happy to do it, all the things. Not terrible. Could be worse. Okay, but let's talk about hyperfixations. Right now I want to say it's those sandals I talked about last week. Those reef cushion sandals. I still be wanting them. I will report back if I buy them, which I'm leaning towards. So fingers crossed that I ordered them because they're so cute. I'd be devastated if they sold out in my size. So that tells you something, that we should not live with regrets, Okay, but sorry, back to hyperfixations. I would say the Blackstone. Did I tell you guys that we got a Blackstone? I literally cannot remember. I think I did. We talked about smash burgers, right? If we didn't, well, Kala and I got a Blackstone, and it is so fun to cook on. Like, everything tastes better. We've made smash burgers on it, and they were so yummy. We made Philly cheesesteaks on it, and then we made smash burgers again because they were so good. So we have to try some breakfast out on it, some stir fry, all the things. I need to go down a TikTok rabbit hole of like Blackstone meals or like things to cook on the Blackstone, because I feel like that'll give me a ton of ideas and then we can just try them all out. Maybe we should make that like a series, like what have we tried on the Blackstone that was good and not good, you know? But moving on. Sometimes I like to talk about stuff I've been seeing on social media and I kind of just like hash it out with you because LOL, I love that. Let's start with the sad and happy one. It's this TikTok trend that like parents or like family members have been doing for like kids, like when they're like it's important to show up and then they're recording their kid like coming out on stage or like kindergarten graduation or whatever, and the kid is like not moping but just like, you know, and you can tell they're like looking for their family, and as soon as they see their family member they like light up. I cannot. Literally, I had tears in my eyes when I was watching. Like now they're like on my For You page. I don't know if I liked them and like they keep popping up, but it's tender. Hopefully I remember this trend when I have kids in school or like activities, and in my mind I'm like, oh, they won't notice, or like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Like I should just go because it's important. And like they literally light up. It's so cute. It's so cute. Another trend that I've been seeing that is like making me LOL is how many likes to buy for you to buy me this. And sometimes, okay, for example, this girl is like, how many likes until you buy me a bulldog? And like the spouse or partner will be like 50,000 likes. And Kylie Kelsey needs to comment. And then I always go check to see if they comment, and there she is, Kylie Kelsey at the top, like, am I too early, question mark? And I'm like, this is so cute. And I hope people be keeping up their end of the bargain and buying the bulldog, or a lot of it's like designer purses and things like that. But I saw that one and I was like, Kylie Kelsey actually commented. I just love seeing them, and I'm like, I hope you're getting what you want, bestie. Okay, so that's super cute. But the next one kind of leads me into the topic. Okay, so I saw this TikTok of a podcast clip, and it was a husband and wife duo, and they were talking about like seeing their marriage counselor, and like they were talking about a topic that you could tell was still like had contention. And when she was like pretending to be the husband, she like used voices, which I like don't think is bad. But I also think like it has to be at the right time and the right like if you're joking around and it's like funny for the both of you, or you're just being silly and like, you know, it's not gonna hurt the other person's feelings. Like sometimes I'll do a voice for Kala and he's like, that's not what I sound like, and I'm just being silly. But like she was doing a voice for him, and you could just tell like this topic was not resolved, and it like made me feel like, ugh, yuck on the inside, you know? And oh, one thing at the end of it, she was like, oh, and it's because like you can't control something. And he's like, it's not a control thing. And so then again, I was like, oh, that's another weird topic. Like, and I will say like the controlling thing's like not an issue in my marriage. So like I don't really like, I don't have anything to comment on like that, but it made me feel like yuck on the inside when I watched it. Like you can tell when like a couple is good and they're talking about like marriage counseling and yeah, we overcame this together and this and that. But this clip that I saw was just like yucky, and I did not like it, and I could feel like they still had like beef, and I'm like, I do not want to watch people having beef. You know what I mean? And then I saw so then I liked it because I wanted to show my friend the clip to be like, bro, am I wrong? Like, am I feeling weird about this? Okay, but that's not all. I saw another podcast clip from this couple, and they were talking about how divorce is not an option for us. And like she said that like divorce is like fine with some circumstances and all the things, and that we have like a strong marriage, but like we have our things like valid. But I saw that the other clip first, and then I saw like divorce is not an option, and then like them talking about divorce and stuff, and then I was like, oh, I just don't like this at all. I don't like it at all. So those are some things I saw on social media that I'm like, ooh, it was not vibing with those things, even though I liked it, so I could show my friend. But that takes me into the topic of hot takes, because my number one hot take has to do with the TikTok podcast clips that I watched. And number one hot take is I don't want people always sharing the bad. And let me explain. I feel like some people have complained, and I literally don't know who. I just feel like we kind of just know people complain about, oh, like they have a perfect life and whatever, and how like it can't all be perfect. Like we have to see the good and the bad or whatever. And not for me. I will say people don't have to post the bad on social media for me to know that like things happen. Like some people have bad days, sometimes things happen, sometimes you're in a dark place for a minute. Like I understand that like everyone is going to go through something and you don't have to prove it to me. Gosh, maybe should we be talking about hot takes? Am I going to hurt people's feelings? I'm worried. Um but I want to see the good. I want to see the good because when I see the bad, it makes me sad too. Like if you post about your dog dying, I'm devastated and it'll take me a minute to shake the feeling. Um, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I like Instagram and TikTok and social medias and Facebook or whatever to like share it all. For me, you don't have to post. You don't have to post the things that like are bad in your life or like making you sad or whatever, because I know that we're all going to be going through something. And you don't have to like show me for me to believe that like you struggle and go through things too. Like I feel like that should just be I just think that should be common knowledge that we go through good, we go through bad, we go through sad, we go through dark, we go through all of it. Um and so I feel like I prefer to see the good. Like I want to see all the happy things. I want to see you thrive. I want to see you on the trip. I want to see you doing all the fun things that you love. I want to see your hobbies. I guess my hot take is that I wouldn't have come to social media and like posted about like me and my husband like not vibing when we're like beefing, like when we're like not through it yet. I feel like if I was going to share something about me and Kala like overcoming something, I would wait till like we were through it, cool about it, healed from it, whatever, and then share, instead of being like I kind of like threw him under the bus. Like if I was like, "Oh, it's a control thing." Like, that's kind of like, I don't know, guys, I just didn't like it. And, anyways, you guys know I'm rainbows, sunshine, movies, TV shows, music, all the things. Like, I really just get affected from, like, sad things, like a sad movie or like a sad song. Like, it really affects my mood and things. So, I tend to just want all the good and happy, which I know is not realistic. And, like, you just gotta experience it all. And that's what life's like. But my hot take is you don't have to post the bad for me to know that like you go through bad. Like you could be posting good things and I still know like we're all going through it. You know what I mean? So that's my hot take. Just post all the good things. We know bad stuff's gonna happen. And if they think your life's perfect and that bad things don't happen to you, like that person must be delusional. I feel like that was my most like hardcore hot take. So they're like, hopefully, I'm pretty sure they just get like more like chill. So, okay, my second hot take: TikTok is the best social media and everything else is boring. That's my hot take. I be LOLing at TikToks and I prefer TikTok over all social medias. Facebook is trash at the end. I literally hate it. Old people have taken over. People just like argue and like no one can have an opinion and everyone's got to hear about it. So Facebook is bottom of the list. Instagram's fun, but no one posts. Everyone is too scared to post. And I will say I haven't been posting a lot. It's just because I like my stuff to go in chronological order. And so sometimes I like to like make my posts fun. Like lately I've been doing carousels and like making them look like scrapbooky. And so it takes time. And so I post after the trip, like weeks after, because then I have to like just find time to sit down and like dink around and make the post. Um, but so Instagram's okay, but TikTok's elite because it's just like you can post anything and everything on there. But yeah, Instagram's getting like low key boring because no one posts. And I think, and I wish my friends posted more on Instagram. I feel like, and sometimes I feel like your friends don't even like your posts on Instagram anyways. So it's kind of like, what are we doing here? My third hot take: fitted leggings are out. And don't come for me because I still wear them. I wore them literally like 2 days ago. But I don't know where I heard it. I think like I slowly stopped wearing them. And then I saw a TikTok and someone was like, oh yeah, flared leggings are in, fitted leggings are out. And I had noticed like I slowly stopped wearing my regular leggings. I don't know why, if it's just like I have other pants that I prefer or whatever. But I noticed that like, yeah, I wear them and I'm like, oh, I don't feel that cute in them. Like I will put leggings on and I'm like, oh, I don't look like, there was a time where I'm like, oh, leggings, so cute. This outfit is like elite. But now I'm like, oh, my leggings aren't like, they don't look that cute. And I don't know if like I've been brainwashed or what. But I'm saying that as a leggings wearer. Like I still wear them, but I'm like, they're not my favorite. And I actually don't wear them that much because I'm not vibing with them. Anyway, so I'm curious if like you guys have noticed that if like you've stopped wearing your fitted leggings. I do have some like wide kind of leggings type things. Lululemon came out with like a wide leg Align pant and I have an Amazon dupe too, and I love. And I grab those way more than my regular leggings. So, anyways, I've just noticed that that's one of my hot takes is that leggings are out. Like the ones that like skinny leggings. So, I would love to know your opinion on that. So, we need to figure out, maybe we'll do like a little Instagram post and be like, what are we thinking about leggings, you know? This one is a little bit crazy. And maybe it's not. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm delusional. But hot take number 3. I thought COVID was fun. Not the illness part, not getting sick, not people dying, none of that. I thought being home and staying home was a blast. I was cooking, I was cleaning, I was doing hobbies, I was tie-dyeing, I made a sourdough starter. I loved having the time, all the time. Um, Sometimes I wish we could just do like a yearly shutdown for like, for sure, at least a week. Like that was fun to me. Um, that's a crazy hot take that COVID was fun. So also curious. I'm literally so curious to know what you guys think, like about the leggings, about if you had a good time or a terrible time in COVID. And I know COVID has like done a lot. Like, you know, people aren't as friendly or chatty or talkative, like out and about with strangers and things like. Anyways, that's just a hot take that I thought of. Okay. Okay, and I don't want these hot takes to hurt your feelings. Like, if you like wearing leggings, like, pop off, queen, king, whoever. Okay, I'm just saying. Just saying. Love you. Heart, no hate. So, hot take number 4. I think no mascara is cute. And I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying as, like, generally, I think it's cute. Like, I've seen some TikToks where like girls will take their lash extensions off and they're like, oh my gosh, I look so ugly. I think they look better. I think they look better without them. That's just me though. I don't wear mascara. I like the look of like no mascara, but that's just me. Or I will say, like, with like mascara versus lash extensions, I think mascara is cuter. And I will say, like, some people just have like like some lash extensions just have a chokehold on people, and I get that. And it's like, if that is what helps you be more confident, please continue, do what you like, whatever. I'm just saying for myself, I'm an eye rubber, and I can't rub my eyes. I can't scrub my face wash on my eyes and scrub because lash extensions. So, yeah, that's just a weird hot take that I think no mascara is cute. I think natural lashes versus lash extensions. I think regular lashes be looking cute. But I understand like some people have like they like pull their eyelashes out when they're stressed or whatever, and there's like things like that. Or you just feel cuter with lashes. I'm like, yes, do it, do whatever. I just love to scrub. I just love to scratch my eye. I love to rub my eye. So guys, are we cool? Are we good? I just like don't want to hurt your feelings, because if you like lash extensions, pop off. Keep doing you. I'm just saying the most random things. Like, my opinions and things do not matter. Literally, they do not matter. So I'm just yapping, you know? Okay. Number 5. And my dermatologist brother, like, made me think this. Vaseline is better than Aquaphor. I can't remember what my brother said, but he said Vaseline is actually better for you than Aquaphor. And I feel like Aquaphor like has a chokehold on people. Like, they are addicted to Aquaphor, and like they have to have it for like lips, skin, whatever. But my brother said Vaseline is better. I don't know if it's like less ingredients or like there's 3 ingredients that like just do all the things that we need. He said Vaseline is better. So therefore, my hot take is Vaseline's better. Not because I know, but because my brother told me. So anyways. Hot take number 6. Teachers should not give homework. But before you go crazy on me, unless the kid was messing around on teacher's time. Like, if that kid was being a jerk and just being annoying and like not doing their thing, yeah, they got to take it home and finish it. But I think kids are at school for such a long period of time that, like, why are we taking homework home? Like, you know what I mean? Anyways, if my kids get sent homework, I'm going to lose my mind, because why were they at school for 8 hours? You know what I mean? So anyways, I hate homework. And I don't want to do homework as a freaking adult when my kid's like crying and I have to help them with math and I'm bad at math. You know what I mean? Like, let's just do that at school. Hot take number 7. I don't like Diet Coke or Pepsi or Diet Pepsi or Dr. Pepper or Diet Dr. Pepper. The only dark drink I like is root beer. I just think like Coke and like those like cola type drinks are so gross. And I know Diet Coke is like everyone's fave, but it's not for me. I don't like Diet Coke. But people be loving it. So what do we love about it? Because I tried it again, just like the other day. And I was like, can I get a sip of your... I was in Disneyland. My friend was drinking a crispy DC. And I was like, yeah, let me get a sip. Let me just make sure again. Tasted it? Yeah, dude, not that good. Anyways, weird. Freaking weird. I'm weird. I'm the weirdo, you know? I'm delusional. Hot take number 8. Queso is better than salsa. I said it. I freaking said it. When I go to a Mexican restaurant and they bring out salsa, I'm wishing that was queso. I'm like, why don't we bring out queso and chips? You know? Salsa's just salsa. I will say though, my friend Alyssa Johnson loves chips and salsa. That was like one of her go-to snacks. I wonder if she still be loving chips and salsa. But yeah, I'm like, I wish it was queso. I want to be dipping my chips in some white queso. Warm white queso. Yum. Love. Hot take number 9. Window seat is the best seat on flights. You cannot tell me any other seat. Because then you can like, I feel like you sleep better because you can be like leaning up against the window. And you can be looking out the window. When you're in middle or aisle, you can't see out the window. You can try and look past everyone, but all you're seeing is the wing, you know? But when you're sitting at the window, you can see down below. You can be seeing the tiny little cars driving. You can see the little circles and farmland, all the things. But when you're in any other seat, you can't. And I will say I do love leaning my head against the wall and sleeping. Is that because it's like, I feel like it's either window or aisle. You're only sitting middle if you're in love with someone. Like, I sit middle for Kala. Love that guy. But I do be wishing I was sitting window seat. Kala is an aisle seat, but I feel like he needs to start seeing window. I don't know. Because he gets bumped by the cart anyways, so I'm like, dude, just be sitting by the window. But I'm tired of sitting. I don't like sitting middle. I like sitting window. Number 10. There should be a line or like a circle around the baggage claim that you cannot pass. When we're waiting for our luggage, we have to wait behind that line. And then when you see your luggage coming close, then you can cross the line and grab your bag. If I was president, that's the first thing I would do, is be putting lines or circles around baggage claim. And I'd be implementing that immediately. I don't know what it is, me. When people just crowd it, and I'm like, the bags aren't even coming, people. Take a breather. Let's walk around. Like, what are we doing? I can't see nothing. Or another thing that I'm just like, irks me is when I'm standing there and I'm not even close, but they like come stand in front of you. And I'm like, bro, why are we doing this? We got the whole circle. We got the whole baggage claim to stand around. Why are we standing in front of people? Anyways, vote for me for president. I will be doing mandatory work from home, and putting a circle around the baggage claim that cannot be crossed until you see your bag. And there's going to even be rules, like you have to be the bag has to be at least 8 feet from you before you can cross the line and go grab it. Like, I'm so serious. I am so serious about that. But anyways, so this episode was my hot takes, but next episode is going to be the listener and friends hot takes. So I will post on my Instagram and ask for your hot takes, and I will be sharing those next week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope that we still like each other after listening to my hot takes and opinions and things. And I can't wait for next week. See you guys.